And that's what happens.
I didn't think you had the stomach for it.
I'll see what happens if...
By sure. What do you want?
Now see, now I have... Now see, here's the problem with that. Is that now I have a 25 gold...
It's my boy Sven you need to listen to. He sings at the inn most every night.
See, now I have a bounty. A 25 gold bounty. So if a guard catches me, not only do I have to pay the bounty, any stolen items at all get taken out of my inventory. So if it was just a bounty, it wouldn't be so bad. But the fact that you have all of your stuff taken is what really makes that suck. You can also like to be taken to jail, which I don't know why you would do that. I guess if you just don't have any money, because your bounty can get pretty high. The loading times are really nice and fast too. I really like that. You know you're stealing if it's red. If it's white, that means you can just take it. Cabbage and foods are used for cooking. You can eat most food just raw, and it'll give you... Most of the time it just gives you health. But if you cook it, it will give you additional benefits usually. Most of the time you can search barrels, but again, be careful. Usually when you're out in the open like this, you can search things. Again, if they're white, they're not. It's not a bad thing. But usually, if you're actually in somebody's house, it will be considered stealing, and you need to make sure that they're not looking. Let's go ahead and talk to these guys. These guys have a quest.
Well, one of us has to do something.
I said no. No adventures, no theatrics, no thief chasing.
Well, what are you going to do then, huh? Let's hear it.
We are done talking about this. Oh, a customer. Sorry you had to hear that. Yeah, well, I don't know what you overheard, but the Riverwood Trader is still open. Feel free to shop. Yeah, we did have a bit of a break-in. We still have plenty to sell. Robbers were only after one thing. An ornament. Solid gold in the shape of a dragon's claw.
I could help you get the claw back.
You could? I've got some coin coming in from my last shipment. It's yours if you bring my claw back. Now, if you're going to get those thieves, you should head to Bleak Falls Barrow, northeast of town. Yes. So now you don't have to go, do you?
Oh, really? Well, I think your new helper here needs a guide.
Well, no, by the 8, fine. But only to the edge of town.
Now I think she'll go out there and wait for me so I can actually buy and sell with this guy.
Show those thieves not to steal from Luke and Val. Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
Now again, he will not buy stolen goods, so I'm going to sell my stuff to him first. Let's see. Now I got 4 swords. I only need, 2 because I've only got 2 arms. Now you'll notice the value is much less than when I actually picked it up. This is based on your speech skill, and whenever you buy and sell, it's just like swinging your sword or sneaking, it goes up. So buying and selling is a good thing. Let's see, Imperial Sword, Iron Sword. We want to sell these because these suck. I don't know if the speech skill goes up based on the value of the item or not. Now see, I already have this spell, so I can sell it. I'm not going to really sell any food yet. Apparel. So again, all this light stuff that we've been carrying, again, it shows you that you're wearing this, but I've got 6 of them, so I'm going to sell 5. Unfortunately, it won't let me type in 5, which is kind of a bummer. I think it sold 1 too many. That's kind of weird. I need to put that back on. One cool thing about this game I've noticed is that oops, I didn't mean to sell that shield. Oh well. Now this, I love robes because this stuff sells really high and only weighs 1 pound. That's great. Oh, another very important thing. If you look at the bottom right, you'll see my gold and you'll see the vendor's gold. The vendors only have so much gold. So you might have all this loot, they might not have enough gold to buy it all. So you could actually be kind of up the creek on that. So keep that in mind. There is actually later abilities that you can get with the speech, which will allow you to basically invest in vendors to make it so that they have more gold. Now I want to work on my illusion, so I'm actually going to get the Fury spell. And I'm not going to get clairvoyance. Oops.
Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
The generally you don't want to buy weapons. The only time I buy weapons is if I'm buying arrows, because I have a... Ooh, that's nice. Oh, wow, I can't afford that. The only time I buy it is if I buy arrows, because I run out of arrows all the time. Soul gems. Soul gems are for... Actually, wait, let me talk to him.
I think I have a few old spell books laying about. If you want more, you'll have to go to the College of Winterhold.
Sometimes you'll want to talk to them about things like that because it'll give you mini quests like he just did. Alright. Now, I'm going to kind of be sneaky. And start stealing potions because potions are good. Now you notice I can't steal the gold that I just gave to him, but you can steal gold that you give to trainers, I've heard, which I've not tried that yet. So I do want to try to steal something from him just to get my skills up. I don't want to steal the key because I might want to lockpick it. Alright. I want to steal this. Come on. Steal that coin purse. The Alto wine's not that great. Oops. Let's check the cupboards. Leather strips. That's always good. Leather strips allow you to make leather. And with leather, you can actually improve your leather armor. So that is nice. By the way, if you're wondering, let me show you real quick. If you're wondering how I know if I'm stealth, in the middle of the screen you probably see it's like a dash, a dot, and a dash. When it's like that, that means I'm in stealth mode and I can't be seen. When I do this, he sees. Now see, my stealth just increased to 21. When it becomes an eye, that means basically somebody sees me. Now cooking. Cooking's not an actual skill. Hey, I'm naked. You choose the food. I like this. You don't have to learn the recipes. You don't have to guess and mix. That's great. The only things that you can cook are lit up. I can make apple cabbage stew. It restores 15 points of stamina and restores 10 points of health. So I'm just going to make a few of those. Gonna run out here with my naked ass.
We have to go through town and across the bridge to get to Bleak Falls Barrow.
Alright.
You can see it from here, though. The mountain just...
Alright. I want to do this first. Oh, whoops. I'm trying to hurry up and do this before she leaves. I'm going to go over all this. Alright, with the tanning rack, I can use the leather strips that I just got to make leather. And then here, I can use those leather strips to improve my armor. And it improves it just by making, increasing the armor class. So, and it shows you, it increases it. I always point at the monitor like you can see it. As you can see, it actually increases the armor value by 8. So I'm going to go ahead and craft that. Yes, I do. Increases it by 1, 1, and 1. So we'll go ahead and just do each of these that we can. Don't know how much we have. Yep, sweet. Usually the NPCs are good and they'll wait on you. We're actually going to go ahead and do this quest, singular. I kind of wish she waited though and said, you know, hey, talk to me when you're ready to go. I'd imagine.
They only stole Lucan's golden claw. I mean, we have plenty of things in the shop that are worth just as much coin. Lucan found the claw about a year after he opened the store. He never quite explained where he got it. He's a tricky one.
But yeah, I've
This is
actually
the bridge
done
out
this
of
quest.
town. The path up the mountain to the northwest leads to Bleak Falls Barrow. I guess I should get back to my brother. He'll throw a fit if I take too long. Such a child.
Alright, well actually I will go ahead and do this quest so that we can get right into the action. I've done a lot of yipping yappering. So let's get to it. And let me show you the quest markers. Now some people don't like quest markers and I am kind of mixed on them. I'm going to take that. I'm going to leave the one on for Golden Claw. Like I say, I'm kind of mixed on quest markers. On one hand, it does kind of ruin the immersion that they're there. I'm actually going to take it off because I know where it is. On one hand, I can definitely see what people mean as far as it kind of kills the immersion. Oh shit, wolves. By the way, when you sprint like this, even crouched, you're easier to hear. But then when you hold shift, fuck. Damn it. Come on. There we go. And I'm mostly using archery in close range just so I can get my archery up quicker. I need to... Oops. Well, first I need to put some damn clothes on. Heal myself up. And I need to put some damn clothes on. Not sure why it had me take my armor off. But anyway, later on there are talents that allow you to... The hell? There are talents that allow you to just run, and it, you know, you're basically stealthed all the time, I guess. But yeah. But anyway, going back to the quest markers, you can actually turn the quest markers completely off in the UI, in the INI. You can also do what I did in the quests and just turn them on and off for different quests, just like you can in a lot of just general RPGs these days. Alright. This isn't part of the quest, this is just a bandit tower that I had found before that I'm going to just go ahead and clear out, just because. In fact, I might clear it out and go sell and then come back. Probably do that off camera, because the Golden Claw quest is actually pretty detailed. Alright, gonna have to sneak up here. I love it. I mean, again, I'm gonna probably say this a million times, but God, this game looks so incredible. And the music, I'm actually thinking about buying this game's soundtrack. It's like 4 discs. Alright, there's a guy right there. Alright, I'm back. Another crash to desktop. It's doing it really bad today. I might have to run into windowed mode, because that was always the problem with Fallout 3. If you ran in windowed mode, it was fine, but running it any other way caused it to crash like all the time. Oh my god, a rabbit! Oh, there's the guy. There's one dude. Booyah. Alright, other guy's gotta... Come on. Unknock it. I'm not actually trying the stealth, I'm just trying to be a smaller target. By the way, locational damage doesn't work. There's somebody else other than that archer, by the way. But I'd still like to hit them in try to hit him in the head.
No. Not like this.
I don't quite get the point of yielding when they keep fighting anyway. Doesn't make a lot of sense. Alright. Yeah, this is going to take a lot of arrows on this difficulty because they take a lot of arrows to kill. Oh, nope. Not quite. Alright. And you can also take your arrows out of the ground, obviously. I probably missed a few. That's alright. We're going to keep going. Not going to waste a lot of time thinking around trying to find them. I don't think there's any guys up here. In fact, I don't even remember exactly. Oh.
Picked a bad time to get lost, friend.
Your mom picked the...
Victory or Solomon!
Yeah, I know. That's what I was wanting him to do. Again, I'm mostly just using arrows. Wow. Nope. Yeah, see, I keep getting like, oh wow, look how valuable that is. Well, if I'm just going to go right back to town... You know what? Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and loot it. Because I am going to just go right back to town and sell all this stuff. Oh, and you can also dual cast spells if you put both spells in your hand. Yeah, I know, thanks. But yeah, I'm going to go back to town off screen and then just come right back. Normally I wouldn't bother, but like I say, the next dungeon is pretty large. Relatively large. So I want to have a pretty good amount of room when I go. Amethyst. And an arrow, hell yeah. Yeah, you can't tell me that doesn't look awesome. Well, and there's the town. I'll jump down to the town. I'll glide down. That would be pretty nice. $30 arrows. Yeah, 31. Yeah. Bunch of naked bandits up in here. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and travel back, sell, and I will pick you guys back up when I get when I make some progress. Hey guys, actually I changed my mind. I'm actually going to spend the night in town, and because I think I can put some stuff up here in town and basically free up even more weight. So that's what I think I'm going to do. And I can possibly buy some stuff from the blacksmith as well in the morning. So I think this is what's his dude's sisters.
I told you my sister would help us out.
How do I get to
Just
Whiterun
head
from
north.
here?
Can't miss it. It's the capital of Whiterun Hold. Jarl Balgruuf still hasn't declared for one side or the other. So at least you won't run into any Imperials along the way.
You really think I should join up with Ulrich Stormcloak?
Damn right. You don't have to be a Nord to fight for Skyrim's freedom. You should come to Windhelm with me and join the fight to free Skyrim. You've seen the true face of the Empire here today. If anyone will know what the coming of the dragon means, it's Ulfric.
You think Ulfric know where that dragon came from?
Well, maybe not. Dragons haven't been seen in Skyrim for an age or more. But wherever that dragon came from, and whatever it wants, Ulfric will get to the bottom of it. You can count on that. Besides, you have your own score to settle with the Empire now. And with that dragon.
You make a good case. Maybe I will go to Windhelm.
I hope so. Skyrim needs people like you to fight for her freedom. Come on, better get moving.
Ooh, hey.
I hope to see you in Windhelm. Good luck.
Oh, hell yeah. Luckily they don't mind me taking their stuff.
May the gods watch over your battles, friend.
Now that, again, is red, so they don't want me taking that. Nothing worth borrowing in there. You can just wake people up. They don't mind.
Make yourself at home. Like I said, I'm glad to help in any way I can. Help yourself to whatever you need within reason. Cross the river and then head north. You'll see Whiterun on its hill as you pass the falls.
What can you tell me about the Jarl?
Jarl Balgruuf? I don't mean to be disrespectful, as he's ruled Whiterun Hold well for years, but he seems in over his head now. He's been trying to stay out of the war, but it can't last. He's going to have to pick a side. I'm afraid he's going to make the wrong choice.
Why? Is he loyal to the Empire?
I wouldn't say that. But he and Ulfric have been at odds for years, and I'm afraid Balgruuf will end up siding with the Empire because of it. But it's hard to believe that even Balgruuf would choose Elisif over Ulfric.
You support the Stormcloaks, then?
Of course, Ulfric's cause is just. It's time for Skyrim to rid itself of the Empire. The Empire may have been good for Skyrim once upon a time, but those days are long past. Banning the worship of Talos was the last straw. Thalmor everywhere, dragging people off for honoring our own gods. I'm glad Ralof is helping drive them out of here. If I was a bit younger, I might have joined the fight myself.
What can you tell me about Riverwood?
It's my mill. Some folks thinks it's my town too, but it ain't. The Jarl in Whiterun owns the land and the town. I just pay the taxes.
Who is Elisif?
I suppose she's Jarl Elisif now. She married High King Turug just before Ulfric killed him. The Empire supports her claim to be High Queen. I don't really have anything against her. Not her fault that her husband Turug was bought and paid for by the Empire. But she's nothing but a puppet for the Empire now, with her husband Turig dead. Ulfric will make sure she never takes the throne as High Queen. Some say murdered, but it was a lawful challenge in the old way. Ulfric called him out as a traitor to Skyrim, and killed him in single combat. If Turig couldn't defend his throne, he had no business being High King. No, not until the moot meets to choose another, and it won't meet until one side or the other wins the war. Don't worry though. Ulfric is our rightful High King. He'll drive out the Empire, and Skyrim will have peace at last.
What do you think about the war?
The Empire may have been good for Skyrim once upon a time, banning the worship of... I'm glad Ralof is helping drive them out of here.
Is there somewhere I could buy fresh supplies?
And by supplies, I suppose you mean weapons and armor?
Pretty much.
Alvor can help you out. He's our blacksmith. Aye.
Aye. Aye, matey. Sup, Alki?
So you saw a dragon, did you? Tell me, what was it like? As big as a house? Don't even say such things. I hope that dragon stays away from Riverwood. We don't need that kind of trouble.
Psh. Wuss. Hell yeah, I'll take that steel dagger that I can sell. Wow, 60 gold. Also, if you haven't noticed, I'm not going to read the books. There is just way too many books to read. Sorry if you wanted me to. You're probably like the only person who would have wanted me to read the books. But yeah. So much food. I think I picked up like a cutting board. Straps, lockpicks, wooden plate, yeah.
Keep your eyes open. Talos guide you.
Damn it. No, I didn't want to talk to him.
I'm going to rest up here a while before heading to Windhelm.
Move, I want to cook. He's standing in the pot. Vegetable soup. Oh yeah. I wish you could just say, make a lot of vegetable soup. Make all the vegetable soup you can make. The wine and stuff doesn't seem to be that great either. Alright, I'm going to... This might not be a great idea, but I'm going to dump a lot of this stuff in here. Oops. No, no, I meant store. I was drinking it. In here. I'll keep that cabbage. Sure. Actually, the apples are worth more. Sure. This is just, you know, freeing up some space. Or freeing up some weight, I guess I should say. The ingredients I'll keep, I guess. We should be good to go. 76 out of 300. Yeah, that should be good. Stop looking at me. See, pickpocket just go, even with the ability, pickpocket goes up so slow. Ooh. You would think it would be higher with them sleeping, which, again, there's a talent that increases your chance to pickpocket while your target is sleeping, but... Oh, that's right, I was going to sleep until daylight. Not that there's really...
Keep your eyes open.
I am going to sleep with your sister, hey. Roll over, honey. I can't wait till I can find the Dark Brotherhood, and those quests were the bomb.
Here for work? Get an axe, and bring me all the